Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. We kind of touched on this morning on the stream. I kind of just deleted it, man. It was too toxic. It had too much BS on. You know how YouTube is, man. But we in the building, man. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. And pretty much this, you can say this is an open letter to, you know, whoever feels and condone what Adrien Broner did to Al Bernstein yesterday at the press conference. We talked about it a little bit on the live stream yesterday, a little bit this morning, but I wanted to address it in video format. But we back, Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella, one time for the one time. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. $2 a month for hardcore, raw, and uncensored, uncut boxing talk. In addition to that, also get early access to my fight predictions. Go check it out. But, yeah, anybody condoning what Adrien Broner did to Al Bernstein yesterday, and people making it racial, and, I stand with Adrien Broner, and man, no, you stand with ignorance, man. At some point, you got to stop being a fanboy and actually address some of these topics with clarity, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, stop condoning ignorance. And that was just straight ignorance. You know, I heard somebody on Twitter confront Al Bernstein and said, you were hating on Adrien Broner in the Vargas fight. Look here, man, I went to that fight, all right? Everybody I sat with thought Jesse Vargas won that fight. Everybody I saw with. We was in the building watching the fight. We all thought Jesse Vargas won that fight. And I was sitting with majority. Everybody was black I was sitting with. So it's racial. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they be hating on the fighters when they call their fights. And look here, man. First, it came to people who had YouTube channels, and fans can't have an opinion, okay? First, oh, yeah, YouTube, dudes on YouTube, they can't have no opinion. You ain't supposed to criticize the fighter. Come on, get the hell up out of here. Now it's getting to a point where boxing aficionados like Al Bernstein, who've been around the sport longer than probably Broner been alive, can't be constructive criticism. Now, if that was Stevie Kim up there, okay, then, we need Adrien Broner to pull up on Stevie Kim and do that. They had Stevie Kim doing the Q&A up there. All right. I condone it then, okay? Al Bernstein, though, nah. Because he spoke facts about you. So that's what I don't understand, man, about dudes on YouTube and other media people and fans that's condoning it. So, okay. It's okay for everybody to have constructive criticism about Joshua, about Keith Thurman. But when it comes to a fighter that you like, or a fighter that's of your race or color or from where you're from, we can't say nothing bad about them then. Right? That's what's becoming to. These communities, these groups out here, this shit is becoming a cult fan following. Oh, he wasn't nice to Adrien Broner in his last fight. He said he thought Adrien Broner lost. Oh, he said Adrien Broner didn't take boxing serious. He thought Adrien Broner was an asshole. He thinks Adrien Broner overrated. Is that not factual? Those are facts. Did Adrien Broner just not come off a draw and then a loss before that? That's a fact. Is this really a pay-per-view fight when you look at it in its essence? No, that's a fact. Does Adrien Broner come up short and let his hands go all the time? Let his hands go? No. That's a fact. That's a fact. So what it is we supposed to kiss these fighters' asses now? Because if that's what it's coming to, I can just stop talking this boxing shit. Because I really don't want to talk it if it comes to that. We supposed to credit fighters for doing what they're supposed to do. Do you get credit for being a father every day? Do you get credit for going to do what your job pay you to do every day? No. What Drake said, you don't get no awards for that. You don't. You don't get credit doing what you're supposed to do as a fighter. Now, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, and as a man, black man in America, and as a Mexican, white man in America, you know what it is. But when you don't do what you're supposed to do, you get discredited. You get chastised. You get rolled up at work. Your baby mama lashing out on social media or blowing your phone up when you don't come pick your kid up at 12 o'clock and take him get his hair cut or get her hair done. When you about 20, 30 minutes late, or when your job call you in, you got to tell them you can't pick the kids up. Or when something come up, then you get discredited then, you get chastised then, you get put on blast then, you ain't shit then. You see what I'm saying? So you don't get no credit for doing what you're supposed to do. And you can't get mad for somebody that has an opinion. All you can do is try to change their opinion with your actions. And what happened to the code of respecting your elders? It's the same in the streets. Use it in rob or sell dope to kids or rob old people. It's no more code. And these dudes out here in the business world, and you regular dudes out here in the working class America, y'all don't have no code neither. Because if that was your granddaddy up there, if that was your pops up there, I don't care if he white, black, or green in this situation. If that was your granddaddy up there or your pops up there, you would be ready to fight Adrien Broner. Real talk. Real talk. I'm tired of these dudes, making it racial to condone shit that these boxers do. No, it ain't nothing to do with race. Not in this situation. Ignorance. Ignorance. You have a problem with Al Bernstein, you pull him to the side like a man. But a lot of these dudes ain't men out here. A lot of these dudes claim to be men. They ain't men. What Suge say? Some dudes was born males, but they ain't men. That's not what men do. And that's ignorance. All you doing is setting our perception back as black men years and years back. And how can you root for a guy and niggas say, I'm boycotting the NFL. I'm standing. How can you root for a guy that's with the guy that's tried to stop the players from standing and kneeling? How can you root for a guy that voted for Trump? Because they take too much taxes from him. He wanted to cut his taxes. It's so much hypocrisy to do with Adrien Broner. I'm doing it for the hood, but you voted for Donald Trump. Come on here. So let's not ignore the fact. Everybody want to tell you some of the facts. Adrien Broner, we gotta, they can't keep talking about Adrien Broner like this. They picking on Adrien Broner. They gotta big up their black fighters on Showtime. I don't, man, forget all. It ain't got nothing to do with color. It don't have nothing to do with color, man. Make sure I go check out the Health Blaze once again. The promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get your all natural products on. Get that 18% off with that promo code on top of any discounts or promos they're running. Website and promos and code is in the description. Lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, all natural, deodorant, hair pomade. Go check them out, all right? But, yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with race. People want to make it seem like race to condone ignorance. No. For one, before we even get into race, you're supposed to respect your elders. Al Bernstein is an elder. And shout out to Al for handling that like a G. Handling for that for a G. It's some people that's just so pro black fighter or just so pro PBC or just so pro that they condone ignorance, they condone stupidity. Would you want your son to be up there like that? Real talk. Would you want your son to be in the world disrespecting nobody? Not for no amount of money would I want my kid up there disrespecting another man for clout, for money, for cash. The disappointment, man. He's a disappointment. And if you condone and you stand with him, you ignorant too. I don't care. We're going to just agree to disagree. Because, come on, Al Bernstein was me. Plenty. It's a long list of people that have an opinion about Adrien Broner. And you tell me where did Al Bernstein go out his way to hate on Adrien Broner? Tell me. Where did he go out his way to hate on Adrien Broner? Well, where did he go out his way to hate on Adrien Broner? What lie did Al Bernstein say that we all don't know? Well, he's just trying to sell the fight, not at the expense of nobody, bro. No, even with that Leonard Ellerby junk, I didn't like that. Even though a lot of people come out and say they don't like Leonard Ellerby and he fake and he this and that. No, come on, man. We don't supposed to do that as black brothers, for real. At least you supposed to treat your brother with dignity. Adrien Broner is an ignorant fighter, man. He's just an ignorant person. Look no further than I got 40 pointers on, but you owe over $1 million to a jewelry company in New York. But you come in there with all that jewelry on. Ignorant. 2 sexual assault cases last year. January in Atlanta and in Cleveland. Got shot at in Cincinnati. Don't change. Beat a guy up at the bowling alley because the guy took his money in bowling. Leaking sex tapes with women. Burning money. Flushing money. AB don't need no change at Walmart. Just acting a fool in CVS. Just went to jail because he didn't have no parking tickets. But he ain't voted for Trump. But he doing it for the hood, right? So these are the people we getting behind. So now we getting behind fake pastors, fake black activists that don't have our fake black activists who don't have our best interests at heart, and now we getting behind ignorant athletes. They need to tell Adrien Broner shut up and just box. Not LeBron shut up and just dribble. Somebody that's really upholding the image of the brothers. Brian making us look good out there. Not being ignorant, not going out there doing stuff. And we all got our own pitfalls and downfalls. We gonna make mistakes. But Adrien Broner, if you condone what Adrien Broner did last night, you was an ignorant nigga, man. That's the only way I can put it, bro. You're very ignorant, and I can't rock with you, bro. Not on that stance. I can't rock with you, and it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad that brothers really sitting there saying, "Oh, that's what you get for criticizing Adrien Broner." I mean, that's what he do, right? He calls fights. He criticizes fighters. That's what he get paid to do. Is he supposed to lie? Oh, Adrien Broner, yeah, he look good. Oh, come on, man. We all know Adrien Broner been trash ever since he left 35. He doing it for the hood, but he voted for Trump. But ain't you the same? Ain't y'all the same brothers that be arguing with Trump supporters on these threads? Ain't y'all the same ones that go over to these guys' YouTube channels who talk about how stupid Trump supporters is? But ain't it a hypocrisy that you supporting the ignorance of another Trump supporter? Oh, not all Trump supporters, are white. You got one that's right there in front of you. But he being a hypocrite and he exploiting, oh, I'm doing it for the hood. You doing it for the hood, but you voted for Trump, right? Explain that to me. Real talk, explain that to me, somebody. Okay? At the end of the day, we got to hold our brothers to a standard. Hold them accountable. But they don't hold each other. Y'all don't hold each other. You don't hold yourself accountable. And he was ignorant. And I don't like what he did to Al. Just keeping it real. I don't like what he did with Al Bernstein, man. That's just how I'm going to rock with it, man. If y'all want to say, CJ this and that, he a coon, he this and that. Oh, well, so be it, bro. Learn the definition of a coon. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy you protecting is the real raccoon, man. And that's just what it is, man. But y'all know how we rock it, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Had to put that video out there. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Also, reach out to your boy through email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, whatever the situation may be. I most definitely appreciate everybody who do donate to the channel. That link's in the description. Also, check out our Patreon, man. $2 for boxing, hardcore, and then I got another tier for intellectual food for thought talk, man. Go check it out. That link's in the description as well. In addition, this fight is Saturday. $75 HD, $65 standard definition. Other than that, we'll be back with more content. Don't forget to check out the Helpblaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get your all-natural products on with that promo code. You get 18% off in addition to any other discounts and promos they running. Website, promo code in the description. Go check them out. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Your boy CJ Goodfella. Keep looking out for your boy. We're going to keep putting in work. Subscribe, share the videos, and we're going to continue to rock out. One time for the one time. Live from the D. What up, though?